Welcome back to Marketing Champions on dailyadbrief.com. My name is Howard Wolpoff, your host, and we're talking about marketing with people all over the country, talking about what they're doing to help their businesses, their customers they're working with, and how they're getting a marketing message out there. And today we're not going so far away. We're in St. Augustine, Florida, and we're connecting with Mindy Lepp of Lepp Design. So Mindy, welcome to the conversation today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Our pleasure. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got involved in marketing in general and when you launched Lepp Design?
Sure. So my husband and I started Lepp Design about 15 years ago together, and we started it as mainly a graphic design business, and then it just really grew over the years, adding more and more marketing services and other team members and other skill sets to where we're really a one-stop shop now for all marketing, social media, website, print, really everything under that marketing umbrella.
Which makes things a lot easier for your clients, so that everything is there and you're addressing all of their needs. What is the one thing that really you enjoy the most that you work with, and in what piece of the marketing for your clients?
Sure. I think I would say I like the strategy and kind of brainstorming of ideas, thinking of things that may not be traditionally thought of when you think of marketing, something that might be outside of the box, something that maybe nobody's thought of and maybe not listed on the services on your website, as far as what you offer for marketing, but something that could really help them, something unique idea.
And it makes things a lot more fun on the marketer's end, having come up with some really creative ideas. Obviously, you are there to really help these businesses get their responses up and get their revenues rolling. So it's fun when those actually great ideas get implemented and see the results from them. Um,
Mhm.
so what is it that excites you about the clients that you're bringing on? What kind of connections do you have with your clients, and really what are you looking for?
So we've actually developed a bit of a niche in the building industry. So that's been about, I'm going to say, 7 years now that we've been working in that. So I've developed and learned a lot about what works and what maybe doesn't work for people that are in that industry. And so I enjoy the fact that I can learn, okay, what works in the building industry, but then learn all the specifics about each one of my clients. So we have one that does outdoor kitchens, another one that does cabinets, and another one that does remodeling. So it really runs the gamut. It's a wide spectrum of different clients that we work with within that industry. So it's interesting to kind of learn what makes them tick and what is their ideal target market, and really zoom in on that, but then know, okay, what is the overarching marketing things that work for this industry.
And having those different pieces to it, obviously, you're you're probably able to build and create a wonderful home and building with just your clients themselves. But it really does have, each has their own different story and each has their own different types of message that interconnect but make it all their own. What kind of changes do you see over the course of the next couple of years within the marketing you're going to do for your clients, and how do you see that benefiting them as time goes on?
I think one thing to definitely keep an eye on is social media, because it really changes a lot over the years. And we saw that happen with Facebook, where it started out as a college age, demographic, and those were the people using it. And then slowly over the years, it really changed and transitioned. And so I think that's definitely something to keep an eye on, to make sure that you're keeping in line with, okay, what is our target market and what are these social media age demographics now, and then also just keeping a lookout, because there's new social media platforms popping up all the time. And so just making sure that you're keeping an eye on those too, and not missing out on an opportunity for your clients.
Yes, the older people chased away the college age people, somewhat from
Yeah.
Facebook and really change the dynamic of the demo that it's hitting. But
Right.
as you're saying, it's important to stay up with what is happening and how to utilize it. Some may look at a TikTok and think that's just for dance videos and lip syncs, but there's a lot of effective ways that businesses are using them, using that platform to get a message out. So keeping your ear to the ground and knowing what's coming out there can be beneficial, especially if you fit in nicely with what they're trying to accomplish. Um,
Hmm.
this is great information that you provide to your clients, and obviously things that you do with on a daily basis that is working for them. So we thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story with us today.
Sure. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And thank you all for joining us today. Mindy shares a lot of great insight with what she's doing with her clients at Lepp Design. You can learn a lot more at dailyadbrief.com. But go out, have a great day today, and we'll see you next time on Marketing Champions.